Hey everyone, and welcome to this quick demo of GMetri XR. We are the WordPress of the metaverse, and today we'll learn how to build a metaverse app with zero code. If you're looking to build any kind of Web 3.0 content, GMetri is the simplest toolkit out there to do it. We build this, there are some amazing use cases that have been built on our platform for a variety of interesting clients. We give you creation toolkits, publishing, and analytics. With this, let's just get started quickly with the actual platform. You can go to GMetri.com and click on the sign in or sign up button if you have an account or if you want to get one going. Once you're signed in, you're going to find yourself within your dashboard. And of course, if you have something that's already created before, you could use that, or you could just really quickly start that, right? So I'm going to really quickly create an experience over here. You should see it showing up within this grid. Give it a click and you jump into your three-dimensional metaverse workspace. Now, as soon as you get in here, you're going to realize a few things, that this is a three-dimensional virtual environment that you're going to be able to look around in. It is collaborative, like Google Docs. So if you've got multiple people editing, they'll show up over here, and you can actually work on it in tandem. And you would be able to do a lot of cool things to this space. They've got the ability to add a 3D scene in which you can actually walk around. And of course, we've got multiplayer collaboration, all of those cool features. Or you've got a 360 scene where you can use 360 imagery. To keep this demo simple, I'm gonna just upload a 360 image. We offer so many integrations, over 3 to 4 million integrated assets that you would be able to use. So please feel free to click on any of these plugins, download them. Once you've imported them, they're going to show up in your imports. I'm going to just use something that that I have already. Maybe let me pick this one from our Smart City toolkit. Now, what you're seeing on the screen is this 360 image. Now we're within this 360 virtual world, and you can use this plus button at the top left. That's the add button to add a really, really interesting set of what we call elements, right? This is what is going to make your scene look super cool. We obviously have already added a 360 image to it, which came in by default. We've got images, videos, text, audio, 3D models, augmented reality, scoring, timers, stories, SCOM modules, embed HTML. There's just so much you can do. Start small. Let me add a video, right? So what happens when you add a video is you will see this come up, and you can just really quickly use any video file within this entire space. I'm gonna actually have a video file right here that I can use. And again, if you actually want to do this really cool thing, you can actually record this video on a green screen. You would be able to pick that and drop it into the platform with one click. Green screening is inbuilt. So right over here, you click this and it looks like we've got this person within our 3D space, and you can scale it up so it looks a little more real. That's about right. Again, virtual experiences are all about interactivity, right? So you would be able to hit the plus button again and actually make the video, make the person speak based on anything. Maybe you can add a text element. For now, it says, welcome to the metaverse. Customize this to say, click here to speak with me, right? So you can just add this really quickly. I'm gonna just scale this down a little bit, customize this, lots of customization options for you over here. Once you have this, you would be able to then link anything to anything. So let's say if I want you to play the video, and by clicking this, all you have to do is you have to make it ridiculously easy by using what we call rules. Rules are extremely simple sentences that you form. So you can make a sentence: when the text is clicked, then the video should play. And that's it. What we've done is we've created this really quick experience that has, it's a 360 scene, of course, it's a 3D scene. So we'll find ourselves within this 360 metaverse space where we have this guy, and when you click this,
Notice how open and open.
So we can do a lot more. So let's say he's saying, if we play a game, you're going to be able to, let's say if you click the drone, you get 20 points, right? So that's the demo I'm going to set up very quickly for you. So I'm going to add very quickly a score element because I know I want to create a game, and I can create a clickable area by adding a polygon. on top of this drone. Now it's a triangle, so I'm going to make it a little more easily clickable by increasing the number of sides so that you can click on the drone easily. And I reduce the opacity all the way down to 0 so nobody can really see it, right? And now I will go into my rules. I'm going to make another rule that says when this polygon is clicked, then the score element should award 20 points. And that's how easy it is. And of course, rules can be a lot more complex than this. For example, previously we added a rule that said when the text is clicked, the video should play, but you can also do multiple things. For example, I just want that audio to play once, so I can add a rule, add an action over here that says that then the text should also disappear, right? So it can only be clicked once. You can enable analytics by just checking this box over here. So, this one, and you can call it whatever you want to be able to refer to it within your dashboards. It will auto generate these dashboards for you. And, so I'm going to call this the drone, and I'm going to call this peak, right? So whatever you need to cross-reference that back in there. And that's it, you're done. Let's publish this. Not only do we make it really simple for you to create it, as you just saw, but you can make it really simple to publish this. You can take this live by just clicking this button here, and you get a lot of cool options. Authentication out of the box, SSO, SAML, Azure and Google authentication built out of the box. Location tracking, you want to know where people are coming from, where this is coming from, and also geofence your experiences. Metadata to make Google parse through it a little easier. Collaboration, we've got multiplayer mode where multiple people can come in and you can see each other and interact with each other. And then you've got sharing options, the link, the embed code that makes it really simple to just run within any other app or web page, or the entire HTML, because there's so much learning content that's produced on GMetri. We also have a mode that allows you to really quickly generate a small module and run it within any learning and management system. You can also have lead generation. Maybe let me just add that. So I can ask for your name just so that I have people, so I can know who's coming in. And I'm going to use this as my identifier. And go right ahead. Why don't you scan this or type this URL into your browser or your mobile phone? This works, by the way, on laptops, desktops, mobile phones, directly on your browser and on headsets, right? So if anyone has an Oculus device, you can type this in and you can work on XR mode. We make it really, really simple to create this content. So I'm assuming you guys have had time to scan this. I'm going to hit go on this to visit this. I set up lead gen over here, so it's going to ask for my name. I'm going to enter that. And once you come into that, you will see that we're within this 360 space. And you can click here and talk to them.
Let us have a look at how to do basic operations for
that by setting volume control. And then if I click the drone, I get 20 points, right? And because we've made a really basic game, of course, I can click it many times to get more points. You can customize all of those things and a lot more, but I hope this serves as a good demo on how to create content. We're going to go into analytics and quickly see how our auto-generated dashboards work. So you're going to come in and see that I've had one view and one viewer with this is the average session duration so far. I get a lot of data, and of course you can collect a lot of other things, variables, etc. We've just scratched the surface of what the platform can do. You get a time, you get a stamp of where this person is. You can see that I've clicked on the drone 5 times and this just once. There's a leaderboard, of course. Nobody's on it yet, but let's say there were 100 people playing this game at the same time. Maybe I see some of you when I log in back here in a while. You're going to see who scored how many points, and that's really interesting because these are embeddable leaderboards that make it really nice. And we've got advanced analytics that can give you more things like what you looked at, activity, inactivity, time spent. Really nice dashboards that are very, very useful. So thanks for watching this quick demo with GMetri, and we'll reduce your content creation time down to just 10% anywhere else to build. So hope you find some use cases to build on GMetri.